Hello, hello, hello. Lumiere here. And today you can see I'm a little different. Or let's say that I look a little bit different. Why? Because I finally have a model. Or more like, I finally have my PNGTUBER model. So you can see me speak and see how pretty I am. A big shout out and a big thank you to the artist who made this incredible PNGTuber, which is ROWEIN. You will see her social media links if you are interested, but yeah, please just look at the amazing work she did, and I'm so happy. Okay, I'm excited. I can finally have some expressions while talking, which going from 0 to something is, well, a big difference. Alright, so this time, as you can see, I'm in Fontaine. I have Zhongli in my party, well, some other people, and that's because today I'm in my main account. Why? Because it's event time. And since I was told that some sumeru characters appear, that means I need Nahida. Why? Because we all know that Nahida can read people's minds, and I'm not gonna pass the opportunity to read that since I have Nahida in my main account. So yeah, today I'm going to be doing this event in this account. So let's see. Where waves meet the reef. Recommended quest. Song of the Walking Moon, Act 8. I don't know, Chief. I'm still not long. Anyway, I will try to close my eyes if something seems a little too spoilery. Okay. You and Paimon receive a letter from the Curatorium of Secrets. Nefer seems to have a commission that only you can handle. It's been a while, great hero of Teviat. You have traveled far and wide, met countless prominent figures and big shots of the world. And, as we both know, that breadth of experience is one of few can help to match. In fact, I have a business matter that I believe you are how do I read this? Uniquely? Uniquely? I will go with I believe you are uniquely suited to handle. You will, of course, be generously compensated. If you are so inclined, head to the Curatorium of Secrets at your earliest convenience, and we can talk details. Accept the invitation.
果然是奈夫尔，他写的还怪客气的。既然他说报酬很高，我们先去密文馆看看吧。
Wait, okay. I do love playing events in Chinese. I mean, with the Chinese voiceover. But since it's a sumeru event, I think I'm gonna change to English voiceover. Okay, here we are. Now I have it in English. Wait, where do I go? Oh, not crying. Let's go! Oh, I'm so excited. The only thing I've seen of this event is that it has the Sumeru cast and that it's really, really good. And the last Sumeru event was really good too, so woof. Let's see what we have here. Oh wait. I will change my party before I forget to have Nahida. Ooh.
Sure.
I'm sorry. I'm such a Zhongli a Zhongli simp that I need to have him in all of my parties. I cannot be without him. Wait. Where? Oh, blind. Okay.
Hello? Anyone here?
Ah, you got here even earlier than I expected. That should give us just enough time to go over some details before the opening ceremony.
So, what did you need us to do?
How about a cup of tea first? I'm sure it was a long trip.
Thank you, but I already have my coffee.
Now tell me, Traveler in Paimon, have you heard of the Nod Cry Trade Expo?
Nope.
Nope.
A long time ago, back before Nasha Town even had that name, this place was essentially one giant black market. With no administrative oversight, trade that was prohibited elsewhere was fair game here. So this place began to attract business from all over Teyvat.
Well, that's the definition of a black market, yeah.
Over time, more and more people settled here, and what was once a black market became what is now Nasha Town. The spirit of free trade has been a local staple ever since. Hence, the Nod Cry Trade Expo was born.
So, is it like a business convention?
In a sense, it's an annual tradition once the shipping routes open up. The expo offers a chance to trade without restrictions.
Nefer's English voice is slow, but kind of relaxing to hear.
In other words, it's the biggest legal black market in all of Teyvat.
So, is that why you asked me to come?
Yes. The Voynich Guild is organizing the event, and that comes with a lot of responsibilities. Normally I would let Yehoda handle most of the work, but this year, it might prove too much for her to manage on her own. Something tells me we'll have a lot of big names in attendance this time. Working with VIP clients takes someone with the right experience and connections.
Okay, so you want me for my connections, right?
Hence why I think Yehoda might need a helping hand.
It's so funny because I think that I have only met you and Yehoda because of an event. Not even in the main quest.
Oh, so that's where the traveler comes in.
Exactly. I was hoping you could help her with participant coordination.
It's nice of you to look out for Yahoda.
I don't know if I'd put it quite like that. I'm just interested in playing to people's strengths.
Yeah.
In addition, I think you'll find the compensation to be quite to your satisfaction. So, are you in?
Sure, but what's the catch? How much are you gonna pay me?
Good instincts. I do have one special request, as the one offering this commission. In principle, the Nodcry Trade Expo is a platform for commerce with no restrictions. That said, the guild does have one line that is not to be crossed. I'll need you to help make sure all participants are clear on this unspoken rule. As long as everyone complies, the expo should go off without a hitch.
So, what's the unspoken rule?
No violence at the expo. The guild has pledged to ensure the safety of all sellers and buyers in attendance.
Violence? Whoa! That wasn't even on Paimon's radar! Just because it's legal doesn't change the fact that this is still a black market, huh?
Paimon, even in legal markets, you know, if you pass some time in the streets, you will eventually come across but to all sort of kinds of violence in a market. Like that happens. It's not normal, but it happens.
If that line is crossed, the event will descend into chaos.
Understood.
Of course, mediating such situations might prove complicated. So if you ever want my judgment on the matter, just come find me.
Okie dokie.
The expo is being held on the shoreline to the southeast of Nasha Town. Yahoda is working on setting up the booths as we speak. She'll be able to provide details on the participants as well. All right. I suppose I'll leave you to it then.
Yep, we got this!
Yep, we do. A commission from the Curatorium of Secrets. Okay. Wait,
If you find yourself in a tricky situation, just come find me.
Only if there's a tricky situation can I come here to, I don't know, chat? I guess no. Wait, you're from Sumeru. Can I read your mind? She looked at me like was so disappointing. Okay, I guess I cannot read. Wait, that happens only in Sumeru. Because yeah, you can read minds of Sumeru NPCs and characters, but I think I have only done that while I was also inside Sumeru. Well, I will eventually no. I will eventually get my answer about that. Oh. Hi. Oh. Robots and
This is where Nefer said the expo should be. Let me think. Oh,
Yahoda.
yeah.
let's go with this. We can't keep changing the setup.
Where are the goods being stored? You still haven't told us.
Oh no.
And what's the guild's cut on transactions this year?
Oh no. Logistics and economics.
Sorry, one question at a time, please.
They are
Oh,
eating.
just stuck to cat wrangling.
They are eating her alive, yeah.
Hey, Yehuda!
Traveler, Paimon. Sorry, I've got kind of a line here.
Don't worry. We're not here to pile more work on you.
Never ask us to help you out.
Really? Boss Neff, you absolute lifesaver. I'm seriously drowning over here. Oh, you two are doing me a huge favor.
Never asked us to handle participant coordination. So, how can we help?
Let me think. Oh, right. There are still 3 participants that haven't checked in. At least I think it was 3. Ugh, come on, Yehuda. Get a grip. I'm not forgetting anything.
Oh my
Am
god,
I?
darling. That's why you need to have a list and check. Wait, a list where you can check, like, check boxes out of it.
Looks like Yehuda's doing her freaking out face again.
Yeah. Don't panic, we are on your team.
Sorry. There's just so much to keep track of.
Yeah, organizing events.
Let's start with the basics then. What does
Coordinating.
participant coordination involve?
Is difficult,
Exactly.
It's things like registering all the participants, verifying their goods, showing them to their booths. Oh, and if any disputes break out between them, it's your job to mediate.
You know, most people think that even coordination and the things that Yehuda listed just right now are a super easy job, when in fact it is not at all, because you are the person in charge to make everything work correctly, and if something fails, even if it's not your fault, it will be eventually be your fault anyway. Because you need to basically be like I don't know. You basically need to prepare for anything that could happen, and even that things will happen. Things that you never thought that could happen will happen, and it will fuck everything up. It's hard.
Got it! We're still waiting on the sellers for these last 3 booths. One's reserved for Ino, but as for the other 2, they're both big deal clients from abroad. The kind of people we really don't want to offend, so be extra careful around them, okay?
Okay.
Hey, the travelers got this. What's the worst that could happen?
Paimon, never fucking say that. Never. You're jinxing it.
You don't get it. One of them's the captain of some mercenary fleet sailing the high seas. And
Was that Beidou?
the other's a top dog in the criminal underworld.
And the other
Getting
was
on their bad sides.
Navia?
100% to no-go. If something goes wrong, let's hope that's a big if. Don't. Just tell him you work for Boss Neff.
Whoa, some dogs start to bark. I hope they I hope you all can hear them in the recording. But if you do, just know that those dogs aren't mine. Anyway.
Alright. You have a bunch of work still, right? Leave the Merc Captain and Gangster Boss to us.
Merc Captain and Gangster Boss. Oh my god. These descriptions. Oh.
Lifesavers, the both of you. Not cry hot dogs are on me later. I promise. And whatever else you want. Anyway, I'm guessing the two sellers I just mentioned are caught up with lodging or cargo. You should be able to find them at these addresses.
I really like the delivery of Yehuda's voice actor. She sounds so... how to explain it? Her delivery sounds so natural, like... It's like she doesn't have to do any effort to to be like Yehuda. It's good.
I'd get over there pronto if I were you. People like that don't take well to be kept waiting. Oh, and tell Aino to bust a move, would you? The booth I'm saving for her is in a prime location. If she doesn't come claim it, the other participants are gonna start asking questions.
Oh no. My daughter, why are you like this? Okay.
One at a time.
Yep. Step by step. Okay, where do I go? Oh, we're going to... I know.
Order guide you.
Oops. Sorry, Yehuda. I didn't mean to. Maybe. Oh.
You shouldn't see me like this.
Oops. I didn't manage to save him. Damn. Well. Knock knock. Hi, no. Are you there? Oh. Hmm?
Hey, you two!
Traveler, Paimon, hello.
We're helping out Never with some expo stuff, and we heard the Krumkake craft shop is taking part.
Correct. Aino is just doing a final round of debugging on her Thwack and Smack defense bots.
Oh! Is that her submission for the expo?
Yes. Moles and other small creatures often steal from the craft shop, so Aino designed a defense bot based off of them to protect this place. Upon further testing, these bots turned out to be highly effective, so she decided to perform some upgrades and bring them to the expo.
Wait! So Aino is actually gonna trade one of her bots?
Yeah. Oh, that's so weird if you think about the last event. Well, I don't know if the last event, but you know, the Aino's event.
Not exactly.
Oh.
With the exception of a few special orders, Aino rarely sells her finished products. What she's trading at the expo is the blueprint, not the finished product.
Hmm.
Oh! So, are you guys ready to head over there?
I love that I'm sharing the same brain cell with Paimon.
Ona asked us to speed things along a bit. She's saving a super good spot for you, and she's worried people are gonna start asking questions.
I told her I need to finish debugging first. There's no point in rushing or I'll have nothing to trade.
I love her English voice. It's so good too.
Oh! Paimon's never seen Aino this serious before.
The craft shop is experiencing a severe shortage of funds. Aino is hoping the expo will improve our financial situation, so she's being extra thorough.
Have you spent too much in sweets or what?
Where'd all the money go?
Oh.
Some kind of expensive research?
Thank you, Paimon. Thank you.
Negative. It's our dessert
Oh
funds
my
that are
god!
lacking. We have had at least 47 cases where excess dessert purchases
Oh my
have
God.
led to a shortage of research funds.
If I cough, I'm sorry, but I got super sick and I couldn't record for like a month, and I still have like residual coughing. So if I laugh, I cough. So this will be a little difficult. But oh my god, I can't believe I was right. It was the sweets.
As such, I decided to split up our research and dessert budgets. Aino is forbidden from dipping into one to transfer to the other.
Oh my god.
And not too long ago, she cleaned out the entire dessert budget for this month.
That's why she is so serious about this. No surprises there.
Alright, done. Thwack and whack defense bots, do me proud.
Looks like we can head over now.
You lead Aino and Yennefer to the venue. Venue?
This looks like a good spot for the demo platform.
This new bot looks pretty interesting, I know.
Swing by and try it out whenever you want. It'll blow your mind. I just know it.
Thanks for the help.
No problem. Oh, and for registration, is it just gonna be you two?
I will be participating, but there is no need to register, Aino. She doesn't like to be around a lot of people. Once the expo starts, she'll head straight back to the craft shop.
Oh.
Good point.
An introvert. Okay. Oh my god. I'm not doing this now. Oh. Yeah, I'm not doing this minigame now. Let's continue with. How the fuck do I get there? Is there? Yeah, and it's Beidou. It's the Alcor. Oh. Hi.
Wait, is this?
The Alcor?
Actually, this is the second ship in our fleet. The Alcor's back home patrolling Guyun Stone Forest.
As it should.
Beidou! The infamous merc captain who sails the high seas!
Yeah. We've met, remember? What's with all the pomp and circumstance?
It's a long story.
Well, no sense standing around. Take a seat, tell me all about it. I'll have my men roll out the welcome mat. Ah, I see. So you know the head honcho of the curatorium, huh? Your network of connections is something else, that's for sure.
Yeah, I know. It just took almost 6 years, you know? Even though I really haven't formally met in the story this, you know, head honcho of the curatorium. But, thanks. About the registration.
Right. We need a record of who's participating in the expo and what you're planning to trade.
Well, mark down me and a few crew members as participants. The rest will stay on the ship. As for what we're trading, take a look.
Where? What the?
What is it?
It's that, a Guizhong ballista?
A while ago, Ningguang revamped the Guizhong Ballista.
Oh my
The
god,
beauty
it
you
is!
see here is one of her new and improved models. It has insane firepower and comes complete with remote guidance for accurate striking even at long distances. I just know people are gonna be fighting to get their hands on it.
Can she do that though? I mean, even if it's a modified Guizhong ballista, the original model was cloud retainer, so shouldn't there be like kind of a copyright issue there or something like that? Well, I mean, cloud retainer probably doesn't give a fuck about that. Not that the invention, not not the fact that the invention is not hers, but the fact about the copyright in the market legal sense. So, interesting.
Are you sure you're allowed to sell stuff like this?
Thank you, Paimon.
Don't worry. Compared to the model the Millileth's using, this one might as well be an antique.
What the fuck?
Never wasn't kidding when she said
Okay.
no restrictions,
Okay.
huh?
But who's gonna buy something like this?
Oh, I'm sure someone will bite. Buyers from all over Teyvat will be in attendance after all.
Yelan! Ah! I love you.
Yelan?
Yeah.
Ah, sorry. I was so busy with the cargo, I forgot to mention that Yelon was aboard.
How can you forget? You know what? Whatever your mind is too busy thinking about Ningguang to remember Yelan. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. Okay.
No worries. You here for the expo too, Yelan?
No, I'm just here for work. Captain Beidou was kind enough to lend me a ride, so no need to register me with the expo. Anyway, it's been a while, traveler. If you get the chance, be sure to pass along my regards to the head of the curatorium.
What kind of work?
The sensitive kind.
Yeah, the sensitive spy shit. Secret stuff that you both deal with. Now that I think about that, I hope you two interact in this event, because I'm super curious about how the interaction between you two will be.
Sounds like our cue to stop asking questions, doesn't it?
100%.
Well, I'll be off then. Once I'm done with this, drinks are on me.
Yes! Drinks!
About time! I've been itching to see Nod cry from the bottom of a bottle.
That's the spirit, Beidou. That's why I love you.
Alright, that's it for registration.
Even though I don't play you, yeah.
Go on, and we'll take you to the venue.
I love you as a character, but I hate you gameplay-wise. Beidou directs her crew to unload the cargo and follow.
So, this is the place, huh?
Oh, you why?
Spot.
Wait, you can do this? Yes. Beidou directs her crew to unload the cargo and follows you to the venue. Okay.
When you've got some time, come help me test the remote guidance on this thing. It's a real thrill, you'll love it.
Sure, why not? Oh, okay, another minigame. Which I'm not doing right now. Oh, hey Tham, can you stop attacking people? We don't wanna get arrested. For now. For now. We have a job to do. Yeah. A job. Yeah. Exactly. Where do I go? No. What's this? You know, I only unlocked the teleport things. I don't really.
The flagship.
I don't really
this
know a lot of
participant decided
things.
to figure out lodging first.
No, I don't know where most things are in Nutcry.
Partner, Paimon.
Navia!
Navia! It's been forever!
You're as beautiful as the last time I saw you. I'm guessing you are here for the expo?
You got that right. Representing the Spina di Rosula, of course.
Top dog of the criminal underworld. Yeah, that checks out.
Look at her eyes. No.
Is that my new nickname? I'm not opposed. It's kind of snazzy.
It's great that we found you. We're working a commission to help with participant registration right now. You know, goods verification, stuff like that.
Oh, I see. Well, in that case, take a seat. I ordered a whole bunch of food. Clorand and Chevreuse went to unpack some things, but should be back in a sec. Oh,
They are
speak of the
here.
devil.
Two. Ah. Nutcry is really the land of lesbianism. I thank you, the Archons, thank you, the moon, thank you, the heavenly principles, or whatever. Thank you.
Talking about us?
Yep.
Clorand! Chevreuse! You're here too!
Nodcry is a chaotic and dangerous place. Considering the Spina's importance to Fontaine, the last thing we need is for something to happen to its president.
I do find it nice to travel with friends, but come on, look who you're talking to. What's the worst that could happen?
Please, Navia, don't say that. You people never learn. You just don't say that kind of shit because you are jinxing it. Stop.
With that nonchalant attitude, it's anybody's guess.
Fair enough. Guess you can mark down our champion duelist here as my bodyguard.
Stop filtering right in front of my salad.
Gang boss and her bodyguard. Got it! Should we mark you down for the expo too, Chevreuse?
No, in fact, don't stop. Just keep going.
No need.
Yeah.
I'm here on official business. A lot of our recent cases have had ties to Nodcry.
Oh.
And that's Paimon's cue to butt out. Oh, one more thing. What's the Spina planning to trade at the expo?
Oh, this right here. It's one of the Fontaine Research Institute's newest inventions.
It looks
it's
so
a kind
cute.
of relay system that allows the user to unleash Pneuma and Usia energy in battle.
Okay, this is gonna be the mechanic of another minigame, right?
So it's a weapon?
Of course. At a market with no legal oversight like this one, weapons are gonna be the first to go.
I don't know if weapons are the first ones, but yeah.
No. Still, bragging about not having to follow the law in front of Chevreuse is wrong.
I don't mind. I've read quite a bit about lawless territories and crime novels before.
I don't think that's a good source of information. You know what? Whatever.
As a detective, I know that I'll need to put the rules aside for now if I want to get things done here.
Yep, exactly.
And on that note, I should get to work. I've got patrol members waiting on me.
And you also are in another land with another rules, or well, lack of rules here and not quite, but that's the point.
Well, ready to head over to the venue? Just follow us!
All right, let's get this show on the road. I want to get a bit of shopping in as well.
I wanna go shopping with Navia one day. I bet it must be so fun. You lead Navia and Chlorine to the venue.
Wow, it's even bigger than I expected. I'm hoping more people will show up, though.
It'll get busier once things kick off. Still, looks like Yehoda needs a lot of help.
Well, Clorand and I are all set up for now. Be sure to stop by our booth when you get a chance.
Sure, why not?
The 3 participants that Yehoda mentioned are all set now. Let's go give her an update.
Come on, I'm not playing right now. Where is she? Where is she? What the? Sumeru?
Hey, what was that for?
Sumeru. Kids?
Just shut up and move along. This spot is mine now.
What the?
It's the lady in charge. We were just setting up our booth and he's trying to take it from us.
Yeah. Look at him, Yehuda.
A troublemaker, huh? The expo announcement spells it out clear as day. All forms of violence are strictly prohibited. Read it and weep, Buster. Oh, I've been wanting to talk tough like that for ages. Should be enough to scare off a punk like him, no problem.
Hey, that punk delivery was so good.
Oh, I've been wanting to talk tough like that for ages. Should be enough to scare off a punk like him, no problem.
Yeah, that. With a little of breathingness. Sorry.
It's not like I wanted to hit anyone. It's just not fair.
What's not fair? Huh?
What's that supposed to mean?
Thank you, Yehuda.
We all know the black market stuff is in the highest demand here. So how did these twerps get a spot selling these stupid toys?
Why are you talking to children like that? Like, what?
I did some digging, and guess what? Turns out these brats have connections in the Voynich Guild.
Oh, so you're jealous.
Obviously, someone pulled a few strings to get them here. But me, I miss one stupid deadline, and that's when the rules start to matter? Give me a break.
Yep. And that's how the world works, you know?
Hey, we earned our place fair and square.
As if.
So, you're slinging out the easy targets, huh? That might work for you on the outside, but not here and not under my watch. These kids earned the right to be here, same as everyone else. Don't believe me? Take it up with the guild. We'll see who comes out on top.
Oh, not so.
Just you wait.
Not so brave now.
Who the heck was that?
Just somebody.
Just some punk looking for a fight. But I scared him off without even lifting a finger. I'm still shaking. That was close. Almost had to pull the never guard.
I love how expressive she is. Though, these expressions could have been in a better quality, because at this size, in full screen, you can see they are pixelated. So the quality for the original image, the quality of the original image is too little or too low to display like nicely at this size. They should address that.
Well, he's lucky he decided to run off, or we'd have helped teach him a lesson. Thanks a million, miss.
No problem.
All in a day's work. Anyway, knew I remembered you guys. Your guardian works for the guild, right? Was it again?
Auntie, are you all right?
Ashvapati.
I'm fine. Just got a little scrape when he pushed me.
What the fuck? What? What's up with that voice? This kid looks 6, 7. What? What? Oh my god. Ugh. This is your fault, kid. Ugh.
I got caught up with something. I should have been here. I'm sorry.
All right, Ashvapati, the one man in the guild who wouldn't know profit if it hit him in the face. You get a spot in the most lucrative market in the world, and you're letting the kids use it to sell toys. No one else would even entertain that idea.
Well, the purpose of the expo is free trade, right? There's no rule that participants have to sell weapons.
He's got a point.
No, but most people know what's gonna make real dough. Unlike a certain someone.
Ati, Neb, Rhea, head back to the booth. If anything else comes up, you call for me, okay? Don't be reckless.
Okay, got it.
The technology used to make these toys, perhaps it can also be used to make weapons?
Yeah.
You two know your stuff.
Oh boy, you don't even imagine.
Wait, what? Then why not make them look the part? They'll sell tons better that way.
If you were to leave your kids a gift, would you choose a toy or a weapon?
In Genshin World, I think it depends. Seriously, like, it really depends.
Well...
In any case, I'm not looking to make it big. I applied for the expo because the kids thought it would be fun. All I care about is them having a good time.
Why do you sound so... It's not only tired, but... it's not really melancholic. It's kind of... He talks like he's constantly suffering, but also he's used to it. What are you hiding?
Fair enough.
I don't trust you.
You're still gonna be busy with guild business though, right? Just a heads up. This might not be the safest place to leave the kids unattended.
I understand. A lot of children suffer because their parents are too consumed with work. It's unavoidable sometimes. But I want them to have better.
You know what? Don't even sweat it. I'll look out for them.
Oh, Yehuda.
What the heck are you doing, Yehuda?
Exactly.
Really? That would be amazing. What do you say to Miss Yehuda, you three?
Thank you, Miss Yehuda. My pleasure. Just have them come find me if anything comes up.
Got it. I should get going then.
Wow. Way to step up, Yehuda.
I'm just looking out for some kids. How hard could it be? Then again, I bet I'll be swamped with disputes to settle once this thing gets rolling for real.
Relax, we'll help you out. Oh, also, we registered the last 3 participants. So, the expo can start now, right?
Wow, already? In that case, let me go get things ready for the grand opening. Talk to you later.
She really does have a lot on her shoulders.
Yeah, we shall help as much as we can.
Attention, everyone! Participant
Dory?
registration is now complete. On behalf of the Voynich Guild, I am pleased to announce that
I forgot his name, but
Expo is open for business.
he's here too. I just forgot his name. Oh. What the... Oh. The event screen. Okay. Modes. Weapons. No, look at this Yehuda drawing. Ah, she looks so cute. Never looks gorgeous. But look at Yehuda. She looks so cute. Okay. But I...
Whoa!
Yeah.
There are so many people here now that the expo's officially underway. Should we take a look around? Or maybe check in on our friends first?
Big robot, big robot. Ooh. Wait. What's this? This is the quest. Okay. What's this? Oh. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Are these interactions? Nice. What she's doing there?
It's her, the boss of the Spina di Rosula. Huh?
Oh my god, not subtle at all.
Things are about to kick off.
What are you worried about, Yehuda?
Shh! Don't you see him over there? Parasol Lady's the head honcho of the Fontanian underworld. Rumor is she pulled the crumbling organization back together and avenged her father with her own hands. Oh, we don't want to get on her bad side.
Oh, Yehuda, if you knew.
An eye patch over there is a merc captain from Liyue. She has a fleet of her own that sails the seas. Most people know to steer clear.
Yeah, about that.
I was worried this expo might not be big enough for the two of them, if you catch my drift. So I kept their booths far apart. Looks like they wound up meeting in the end, though.
Yehuda, nothing's going to happen because they have something called like something called lesbian sisterhood. So they ain't gonna fight. At least not in the way you are thinking,
you
know?
You're butting heads already, do you? What am I gonna do?
Let me handle this.
Hey guys, what's up?
Oh, hey there, partner in Paimon. Partner?
Can't go far in my line of work without hearing about the president of the Spina di Rosula or the champion duelists of the court of Fontaine. Thought I'd make some friends since the opportunity's presenting itself. Plus, now that the travelers arrived, I wonder if these ladies might just agree to coming aboard for a drink.
Oh yes, they will. They will.
What's the traveler got to do with that?
You're too kind, Miss Beidou.
So, the thing is, over there is a friend of ours. She's managing the expo, and seeing as you're all big shots where you come from, she was worried you might, butt heads.
Is that so? Well, I think you can put her at ease.
Yeah, and if there's anything we can do to help, just say the word.
You're the best, ladies. I love you all.
Well, there you have it. Nothing to worry about.
These people are your friends. How is that even possible?
Well, they don't call me the traveler for nothing, you know? Oh, that was it? Oh, okay. You kids. Oh.
Have you been to the Clink Clink Krumkake craft shop's booth yet? They're selling blueprints for a machine. With everything Uncle's taught me, I bet I could build one of those thwack and smack defense bots. We should buy a blueprint.
Sounds like a waste of money to me. We should be spending our expo earnings on more important stuff like clothes.
Why? Why do you sound like that? Why? It's freaking me out. It's really freaking me out. Help.
But Uncle said the most important thing is that we have fun.
Guys, please don't fight.
I hate to break it to you, but I'm afraid no one really comes to this expo looking to buy toys. If you make any more here, it won't be nearly enough to buy yourselves a blueprint. I doubt it'll even cover your new clothes.
Oh! Hi, Yehuda! Hi!
I came here to make
sorry,
sure you kids
kid.
stay safe. So listen carefully. If you want to look around the expo, that's fine. But you need to be extremely careful when talking to any strangers. Okay? A lot of crazy people show up to this expo, both sellers and buyers. You don't know what they might be capable of. So if anything happens, don't try to deal with it yourselves. Call for me right away. You got that?
Yehuda's really serious about looking out for these kids.
She's so worried.
Well, it's kinda my job. I'm supposed to be the one in charge.
Kind of.
Oh, just take a look around. This booth is the only one being run by a bunch of kids. If there's anyone out there aiming to cause trouble, you can bet they'll start with the weakest target.
You know what? I kinda hear some similarities with Furina's voice actor in the delivery of some lines, especially lines like this when she's speaking a little slower, I guess, with more of a creaky voice. It's interesting. Do they work together or something like that? Because I cannot help but hear that similarity in the technique. Oh, another interaction down. Is there more? To do I want to do this? Do I want? No. Let's go here. Levan! That's your name! Fuck! I forgot! I'm sorry! It's been years and I forgot your name.
Hey, look! It's our old pal, Levan!
Oh, it's you two! It's been a while, hasn't it?
Wait. Have you ever been voiced before? I don't remember. I think no. But your voice fits you so well. Wow. That it has.
Wait, you know this guy too? Okay, I'm slowly starting to get why Boss Neff asked you to help me out.
It was about time, Yehuda.
Ah, you must be the expo manager. Was there something you needed from me?
Why you sound familiar also? I don't even play the English with the English dub, but somehow you sound familiar. Why?
Nope, just checking in. You're just selling a few ordinary items, is that right?
Mm-hmm, that's right.
Okay. I mean, we've got people selling toys this year, so why not?
You seem confused. In the right environment, ordinary items don't have to fetch an ordinary price, you know?
Yup.
I'm sure I'll meet someone at this trade expo who recognizes their hidden value.
Cool. Well, you do you. I'm certainly not gonna stop you.
What about you, friend? Care to do some business?
Are you not in in the box of marbles business anymore?
Well, to be honest, I spent most of the ones in my inventory to purchase this batch of goods.
No.
The ones you see here are just for decoration.
No.
But I'm confident that I can make a killing here, so I'll be sure to make another batch of box of marvels should the opportunity arise later.
You better. You better. Wait, if it, then. No, not voiced anymore. Doing business this far to the north requires traveling a long way. That means acquiring a large quantity of goods in advance and transporting everything all in one go by some sumpter beast or caravan. But what's likely to sell well? Ugh, that made me cough. Okay. Oh. Oh. What? Oh, okay, they have different parts. So, from why I'm understanding right now that these tails are kind of the replacement, of the little interactions that we had to like search in past events, because if they are, then this is a really good change in that they introduced. And also this seems like a mini quest. Yeah, I guess. Well, I want to do this. Let's go!
Wait.
Hello. Hello.
Wonder how Beto, Navia, and Inef's goods are selling. Let's go check!
Excuse me. According to the expo announcement, you are in charge of mediating disputes between participants, correct?
Yeah, did something happen?
Just now, as Aino was about to return to the workshop, she got dragged into a conversation with some individuals who appear to have unofficial ties to the expo. My database does not have relevant information on how to address the situation, so I came to you for help.
Okay.
Unofficial ties, huh? Sounds a little shady.
Let's go check it out.
Come with me.
I will go with you whenever, whatever. You just need to ask. Yeah.
A device that uses Numa and Ducia energies in battle. With that kind of tech, a bandit group could rob a caravan without even showing their faces.
And what about this thing? Remote guidance? Precision bombing at long distance? If a group of thugs got their hands on it, their enemies might as well surrender on the spot.
Oh no, poor Aino.
The Fontaine Research Institute made the right call going through the Spina di Rosula rather than selling it themselves.
Hmm?
The same is true for the Ministry of Civil Affairs, I'm sure. A merc captain who spends most of her time at sea is far less conspicuous.
Huh?
What about this girl? She seems to be trading in military-grade weapons as well.
Oh no, she just do this for a hobby, you know? Yeah.
The Clink Clank Krumkake craft shop does take on a lot of orders for dangerous creations. But I think in this case...
I'm overthinking it.
Yep. My daughter has never done anything wrong and will never do, and yeah.
I think so.
Yelan? Chevrolet? Where do
Traveler. Paimon, how did you find this place?
Let my daughter go.
Although this location is indeed rather secluded, Aino has equipped me with a special sensor module. With it, I was able to detect that you had pulled her aside for questioning.
Is this the Genshin equivalent to an AirTag?
The rumors are true then. She's quite the little engineer.
Yes, she is. She's the best.
Can you tell me what this is about already?
Oh no.
Apologies, but it's a matter of utmost importance, so I had to be sure. After our conversation, however, I can confirm that Aino is not involved in this case.
Oh? What case?
Traveler, could you help us clear up this misunderstanding?
Inefa, why don't you get Aino out of here? They are no danger to her.
Understood.
No, poor Aino.
Based on our conversation just now, I'm guessing neither of us is the target the other is searching for.
I second that. And since our strategies were so similar, I'd wager we're after the same person.
When we talked earlier, it seemed like you both were hiding something.
Yeah, Paimon thought so too.
Well, I wasn't planning on dragging you into all this. But now that I appear to have gained an unexpected partner, I suppose I might as well explain. I trust you, Traveler, and Miss Chevreuse seems to do the same. With you here, I'm hoping we can avoid further misunderstandings.
Thank you, Yelan. I also trust you. Yeah, I guess I do. I guess I do, yeah.
Agreed.
I'm all ears. There's no one. Yeah.
Miss Chevreuse and I seem to be here in Nodcry to reel in the same fish.
That's right. And the product we brought to trade is the bait. Of course, if I worked in the booth, it might tip people off. So that's where Navia comes in. I assume it's the same situation with Captain Beto?
So, does that mean your target is gonna be at the expo?
Yes. There's a good chance it's one of the buyers.
But, what about Nefer's golden rule?
We are gonna need to take you to the curatorium, you know?
What? No. I've done some digging into the head of the curatorium and where she stands. We can't let her know what we're doing.
Well...
I wouldn't be surprised if she got the Traveler involved because she anticipated this from the start.
Yep, most probably.
If the Traveler has someone to answer to, then we should go.
Fine.
Ooh. Okay. Having your loyalty split like this is not really a good feeling. I don't like this. I refuse to die again by mistake. Whoop. There we go. Knock knock. Knock knock. Oh.
Nefer! You here? Turns out, we actually do need your help with something.
Ah, Miss Yelan from Liyue, and Miss Chevreuse from Fontaine. It's quite the honor. Forgive me for not greeting you sooner.
So you knew we were coming all along?
Probably.
Anticipating your arrival is one thing. Getting you to come talk to me is another.
And that's why you put the Traveler in charge of participant coordination. You knew we trusted her enough to tell her the truth about our plans. And you also knew that, out of respect for your arrangement, the first thing she would do is bring us here.
I hate when people use me like this. Ugh.
How else could I have gotten us all to the negotiating table?
So this was the plan all along. Yeah, I
Forgive
should have
me
known.
for not cluing you in, Traveler. I had a feeling things could get complicated, so caution was vital.
You better pay me a lot after deceiving me. Like, oh my god, I'm getting so distracted by something. I usually don't fall for Hoyo's baiting, but they are moving.
Rest assured, you will
Thank you.
still be compensated as promised.
So, can someone explain what's going on here?
Yeah, please, yeah.
Yes. Might as well get it out in the open, ladies. You two were going to exchange intel sooner or later, correct? No better time than the present.
Recently, the bandits at our border have become more aggressive. We don't know how, but they seem to have gotten their hands on some kind of weapon, which has made them a lot more dangerous. The caravan transports have been helpless against their attacks.
We're facing a similar situation in Fontaine. Conflicts between gangs have been escalating, with civilians getting caught in the crossfire. Our investigation indicates that someone has been supplying the gangs with some unusually powerful weaponry. Even with the Spina's help, we've been struggling to curb the fighting.
In which case, I think we can confirm that we're facing arms dealers operating on an international scale.
Yes, and their cover has been ironclad. There hasn't been so much as a trace leading back to them, until their most recent operation.
Let me guess. Someone leaked where the weapons are coming from. And it pointed right to the Nodcry Trade Expo.
Someone?
Exactly.
I see. Well, weapons tend to be a hot commodity in a market with no restrictions.
Are you this someone, or what?
Say that the person you're searching for is in attendance. Does that mean you're prepared to ruin the expo to nab them?
I won't lie to you. Catching this person is my top priority.
How about this? In the spirit of being a good host, you give us a bit of leeway to do what's necessary. And in return, we won't do anything to undermine the expo.
All deals made at the expo are protected, including those that would be illegal elsewhere. It's the entire purpose of an event like this. The Voynich Guild gets a cut from both the seller and the buyer, so we have a duty to uphold that principle. I can't just let a customer get scooped up by the authorities while everyone watches.
You said this was a negotiation, but you don't seem prepared to compromise.
Let's think about this. Maybe there's another way?
Only deals made through the expo are protected, correct?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. If whatever that happens outside the expo, then it's fair game. So that's the loophole.
Oh?
Theoretically speaking, were any deals to take place outside of the expo's scope, I would have no right to interfere.
Good. Then we can promise that the rules will be followed.
I want insurance, then. To hold you to your word, the Traveler must be part of all operations related to the investigation.
We have a deal.
Then you have my thanks in advance.
You all didn't even ask me. What? Thank you, I guess.
Looks like negotiations are a success.
Yeah, without me.
It's the best outcome I could have asked for. I appreciate the help, Traveler.
I didn't want there to be a conflict between you guys anyway. I guess.
In that case, do me one more favor, would you? When this is all over, I want to hear the real story behind everything that goes down.
Yeah, no problem. Oh. Okay. Interesting first act.
When this is all over, I want to hear the real story behind everything that goes down.
Looks like we'll be working together quite closely. The pleasure is all mine, of course.
This whole negotiation really feels like something out of a light novel.
I guess, yeah. So, you two did interact. I really like this because I kinda remember that when Nefer was released, I saw some comments saying that she was too much alike Yelan, but even though I haven't even met Nefer in the main quest, with this interaction you can already see that the similarities are just super superficial. They really are very different people. Okay, let's go. Encirclement of bullets and silk.
Well, it's been 2 days. Wonder how the investigation's going. Let's go check in with Yelan and Chevres.
Oh, where do I go? Oh, here. Whatever. Let's go.
Wow! Can this launch blaster thing really shoot stuff from that far away?
Kids, wait, why this ballista looks so small? Shouldn't it be bigger? In the ship, it looked bigger.
It does launch and blast things, but it's actually called a ballista. And yes, it can.
But how does it stay on target?
It uses a remote guidance system. But I'll let you in on a little secret. The upgraded version doesn't even need that.
Can I give it a try?
No.
Oh, not a chance, kid. Can't have you hurting yourself. Believe me, this thing is even more powerful than it looks. Ask me again once you're older.
Hey, Beto! What you up to?
Oh, it's you two! I was just introducing our product to these discerning young customers.
I really like your voice.
Paimon thought you were here for some, fishing? Wait, are these three?
What? No, of course not. The kids were just curious, that's all.
I'm sorry. Are these three preventing you from doing business? Let me get them out of your hair. Come on, time to go.
Do we have to?
Don't sweat it. They were just curious. I'm happy to tell them more about it.
No, we've taken up enough of your time already. Neb, don't bother people when they're trying to work, okay?
Okay.
He's so harsh.
It was no bother, I swear. In fact, once the expo is over, come find me on my ship, and I'll let you see the ballista in action. How does that sound?
Amazing! I want to go!
How much would it cost?
I hate your voice. Why you sound like a teenager? Why?
Not a single mora.
Really? It's a promise then, miss.
Your vessel. It's a battleship, isn't it? Are you sure you should be bringing children on board?
Mister, do you realize where you brought your cats? And you are nitpicking on Beidou's ship. Like, I think you have your priorities. Well, that in bad order.
Why not? Whenever we're docked back in Liyue to pick up supplies, I always let the kids around the harbor come aboard to play. Boy, do they love it. If a kid from Liyue can do it, why not a kid from Sumeru? A battleship may as well be a giant playground to them.
Is that so? I've heard that people in Liyue also turn gunpowder into explosive firecrackers and give them to children as toys.
Yep, they do.
Perhaps only the kids back in your home country are lucky enough to look at a giant battleship and see a playground.
Okay, mister, what's your backstory? That's very specific.
If you're worried about safety, I can...
No, I suppose I'm just envious. That's all. I'll be sure to bring them over if we get the chance.
Seems like he really cares about those kids, huh? Anyway, what did you want to talk about?
Oh, just wanted to ask how it's going with the top secret, fishing. Did you reel in the catch of the day yet?
They're circling the hook just fine. Just
Oh my
waiting
God.
for a bite.
What a jump scare.
Whoa! Where did you come from?
Shh. Well, that just proves my point. Something like this would only see more use in Fontaine.
Ah, except you never find something like this for sale there. Better jump on the chance now before it's too late.
Excuse me?
He's coming this way!
Mm-hmm.
Steady now.
Did you see the traveler just
That's
jetting
mighty
themselves?
expensive.
Oh my god.
Well, no one's forcing you to buy it. If you're not interested, you're free to move along.
What? Come on. There's no rule saying we can't haggle.
The Voynich Guild gets a cut of whatever I sell. Obviously, that's factored into the price. Don't like it? Take it up with them.
This cloth from... I cannot point out from where you are.
Listen, I can tell this is something special. If you're willing to go a bit lower, I'm prepared to cut a huge deal.
And the huge deal is for who? Huh?
I know it's something special, so I plan on getting paid what it's worth.
Yeah, tell him, Beidou.
Perhaps there's a way we can both get what we want then.
What are you implying?
Well, Nod Cry's a big place. Surely this expo isn't the only place we can cut a deal.
Oh?
What would you say to working this out someplace else? Somewhere the guild can't get a cut?
He's falling into the trap.
That means no guild protection either. What will I do if you run off without paying?
Considering the giant sword you've got handy, if anyone's getting robbed, it'd be me, don't you think? Point is, we're both going out on a limb here. But the reward's worth the risk.
Fine. Name a place. As a registered participant, though, I'm too close to the guild. If we don't want them catching on, I'll need to send a proxy.
Smart thinking. Let's meet here, then.
You sound so slimy. Kind of.
Good. He took the bait. Let's go elsewhere to discuss our next move.
Encirclement of bullets and silk. Okay, where? To the ship. Of course, we are going there.
Captain Beto's
So
hook was
pretty.
what got him in the end, huh? Oh, I didn't get a chance to show off how convincing I can be.
This isn't tabletop troop, Navia. In real life, persuasion takes a lot more than a dice roll.
I brought a product tailor-made for Fontaine because I thought the group's activities were limited to that area. Turns out, we're dealing with an international crime ring. So I suppose it makes sense that Captain Beto's bait was more enticing. It's a good thing we teamed up.
We wouldn't have gotten far without your intel either. Gotta ask though, how did you know these guys would be so quick to abandon the expo?
I read their file. Nothing's off the table for them when profit's on the line. When it comes down to it, they'd see the protection the expo provides as just more red tape. Something to work around rather than with. Just like the law.
So, we meet up with this guy, catch him, and problem solved, right?
Nope.
No. The person we're meeting is just an underling sent to scout the situation. We're after the leader of the whole ring.
Exactly.
And after observing the situation over the past 2 days, it's clear they have undercover agents waiting in the wings. If something happens to our point of contact, those agents will scatter to spread word of what happened, and whoever is behind this whole thing will know we're onto them.
And then they will flee.
In that case...
We have to get the jump on them all at once, and use them to get intel on our real target before he has a chance to react.
Forgive me for pointing out the obvious, though. We have nowhere near enough personnel for that. If even one of the agents escapes, it's over.
Let me guess. You'd rather follow this deal through to the end to lure out the real culprit? Nice idea, in theory. The problem is, in my experience, that person would never show their face for something like this.
I can work around that. But only as long as the deal goes ahead.
So, you're planning to trail the person picking up the goods. I suppose that could lead us to the big fish, but... that would mean we have to actually hand over the weapon. Aren't you worried about putting something that dangerous in the hands of criminals?
We can control how dangerous it is. But if we followed your plan, could we really guarantee that not a single agent would get away?
Damn, the girls are fighting.
You're telling me you really have a way to mitigate the threat of that weapon?
You're telling me that you really have the wherewithal to carry out a large-scale search and seizure operation in Nodcry?
Goddamn.
Are they having a fight?
Yeah, kind of, Paimon.
They're both experts in this sort of thing. A lot of back and forth is to be expected.
Don't worry, I think they're getting along great.
A successful collaboration requires trust. And a willingness to make concessions. So how about this? I'll meet up with the underling as planned and stall him as long as possible. While I'm keeping him busy, you round up the rest of the agents. Sound like a plan?
Yes, I appreciate the trust. And I promise you, not a single one will get away.
See? Like 2 peas in a pod.
Traveler, you should come with me to meet the buyer. After all, we promised Nefer you would be involved in all our operations.
Oh, yeah. You promised that with all my input. Yeah, I remember.
Traveler's kind of a famous face around these parts, though.
Then you can serve as backup. Remain hidden, and on the off chance he tries anything, it'll be 2 against 1.
Sounds good to me.
Ha! Let's do this thing!
Let's do it, Paimon! Oh. That was fast. Where is... here. Let's go. Knock knock. Oh, I'm keep getting jump scared by this changing cutscenes. Ugh.
I'm on.
Oh, you really can't go lower?
Best I can do is shave off the amount the guild was going to take.
You're a tough nut to crack. How do you plan to deliver the goods?
Depends on what you need. You don't look like you're from around these parts. So I'm guessing you need sea transport?
Yes, but there are a lot of eyes on the port. It would be better to dismantle the product and transport the components in crates.
That might be tricky. If you're worried about getting caught, then let's bypass the port entirely. We can launch from a secluded shoreline and use our own boat for transport.
Sorry. But I'd still prefer to have it dismantled and stored in regular crates.
Ah, I'm guessing the port of arrival is where you resell the goods? You want it hidden in unassuming cargo crates, because you operate right out in the open. Most of the weapons have come in through Yilong Wharf or Lumiduce Harbor, so that seems to check out.
What are you trying to say?
Nothing. Just connecting some dots. I think we're done here.
That's our cue. Oh.
Take that!
Out of the way!
It's one of the undercover agents! He's making a break for it!
The captain of the special patrol will take it from here.
She looks so relaxed.
One just popped up. Looks like the one on the surface has been subdued. There are children around. I have to avoid bloodshed.
Trying to escape?
Oh, sorry, Tibers. Oh, destroy objects along the road to make the target change course. Oh, which are the targets?
Nope, not this way.
Oh, I see. I understand. Okay. Nope. Can't I shoot him?
Had enough?
No?
Then turn around.
Just let me shoot him.
Out of steam yet? 'Cause I can do this all day.
But I don't... Okay, here. Oy, why do you move so slow? That could have been a murder in broad light.
My leg!
You're a lucky one, you know?
It's still attached. And if you want to keep it that way, I suggest you stay right where you are.
A special patrol uniform. You think bringing me in is enough? Do you even know how many of us there are? If even one gets a...
5 at the port, 10 on the outskirts of Nasha Town, 3 near the plaza. Factoring in you and the buyer, that makes 20. Save the best for last, right?
Okay, that was cool.
How did you...
Don't even think about it.
Well done, everyone. We appreciate the assist. The boss sends her thanks.
What a cool entrance.
It was an honor. Without the Spina's help back in the day, we never would have been able to make it in Nodcry. It was about time we returned the favor.
What? I needed to make you seem intimidating to get these local gangs on our side. We've been over this.
Yeah, I know. But hearing you call me boss will never not be hilarious.
Oh my god, I love you too.
Uh-huh.
I love the both of them.
Wow! Navia is something else.
Well, that explains your confidence. I had no idea the Spina di Rosula could mobilize these kinds of numbers outside of Fontaine. Miss Navia has quite a few tricks up her sleeve.
Yeah, that was a surprise. I was wondering from where will Tibbers get the people to do this operation, and yeah, interesting way to fill that potential plot hole.
No trade expo rules were broken either. Even if Nefer saw it all unfold herself, we still wouldn't need to explain a thing.
Except for the guild's broken signboard, I would imagine.
Oh.
It was an unavoidable sacrifice.
At any rate, I suppose the next step is to get these birds to sing. Should be an easy job. The Maison Gardiennage has a reputation for highly effective interrogation tactics.
And if that doesn't work, I've heard that spies from Liyue have their ways of making people talk as well.
Oh boy, yes they have.
Yes, that means the operation was a success, right?
So far.
Yeah, so
Once
far.
we get someone to reveal who the mastermind behind all this is, that's when the real work begins.
I'm sure that person is in hiding somewhere far removed from the expo. But as far as our deal with the curatorium goes, I think that's a wrap.
Shouldn't we update Nefer then?
Do you really think that person is hiding far away?
First, we need to figure out what we can learn from
I don't
these
know,
agents.
Chief.
We'll be in touch once we have the information. Then we can head to the curatorium together.
Sounds good. With Navi's help, Yelan and Chibrus escort the suspects
That went a lot
away.
smoother than expected. Not a single one got away.
The real story behind everything.
You're thinking about Nefer's final request, huh? Let's see. We have 2 expert detectives from separate nations teaming up to uncover an international crime ring. That's not a bad story. If you feel like it's missing something, maybe Yelan and Chevros will uncover something more interesting during their interrogation.
Excuse me? Are you the traveler? Yehoda needs you back at the expo venue as soon as possible.
What's happening now?
Did something happen?
I'm sorry, I don't know the details. All she said was that it's urgent.
Now let's get a move on.
Who is fighting now? Oh, how far away I am? Very far away. Okay, teleporting. Let's go.
Either I throw the guild under the bus, or I get on the bad side of a terrifying merc captain. Oh, could this get any worse? Get it together, Yehoda. Focus on the hot dog you're gonna treat yourself to after today is over. One thing at a time. All right. You've got this.
Let's try not to get too worked up, all right?
Don't worry. We'll get to the bottom of this. I swear.
What happened?
You're here. Please, you've got to help me, Traveler. A theft at the expo is gonna ruin the guild's reputation.
A theft? How did that happen?
You're asking me. The guild has people keeping watch over the storage area for this exact reason. And it just had to happen to one of the scariest people here.
Do you realize that you said the last part out loud?
Beto? Wait, that means...
Someone stole the ballistas?
The guild asked us to keep our goods stored on the designated shelves. I had a few prototypes that I was using for demonstration, which I had stored there. But when I came to check on things just now, I noticed that all of them had been stolen.
So that means that either the leader of the ring or people that we didn't catch are still in the oh, what was called? Well, in this market, yeah.
And each ballista is super dangerous. If they fall into the wrong hands...
Well, all the prototypes have a failsafe designed to prevent unauthorized use, so it could be worse. Still, we should get them back as soon as possible.
The guild will make sure of that. If you could just keep this between us for now, we would be super appreciative.
Do we have to tell her?
Oh? What do you know, kids?
Honesty is the best policy. That's what he taught us.
I can't with this child's voice. Why? Why?
I know, it's just...
Wait, don't tell me it was you.
Miss Yehuda...
No, this is bait.
What are you three doing here?
There's something you want to tell me, isn't there?
Well, Neb's been obsessed with the ballistas ever since we got here. That's why Uncle Ashwapati told us to come see your booth. It seemed like he was interested in them too, because he even told us what parameters to ask about.
Huh? Suspicious.
Ever since this morning, we haven't been able to reach him. We wanted to ask Miss Yehuda for help, but then we heard about the ballistas being stolen.
Okay, it was him. He's the villain of the event. Okay.
And?
I don't think Uncle Ashwapati would do something like that.
But he did. Okay.
Ashwapati works for the guild. He has access to the storage warehouse, so he could get inside without the guards getting suspicious. Wait.
An insider!
Now it's an inside job? Oh, jeez. The guild is never gonna recover from this.
He made those toys the kids were selling, right? They don't look like much on the outside, but I bet they're hiding some serious tech.
Yep.
If he's a tech guy, those fail-safes I mentioned might not have our backs after all.
So, this just went from bad to worse.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
The question is, was he acting alone, or is he connected to the crime ring? Is he the leader?
Could be. I mean, let's put it this way. There aren't a whole lot of people that could manage to stay off Yelan's radar.
Yep.
Why don't you take these kids to the curatorium and see what you can learn? I've got things covered here.
Got it.
Hold up. We can't hold these kids responsible, though. Right?
No, of course not, but... how do we explain this?
Also, the only person that was, like, taking care of them now is missing, so... we cannot leave the kids here, you know?
You want to look out for these kids, don't you?
Yep.
I promised I would. Besides, they're innocent in all this.
Good, because I'm looking out for them too. That's why I want to find their uncle as soon as possible. No matter what he did or didn't do, it's worse for them if he's missing.
Yep.
I guess we're on the same page then.
Take these kids to the curatorium. I'll update Yelan and tell her to meet you there.
Will do!
So things went too bad to worse. And of course it was the man that said so many suspicious things. Genshin is not subtle in this kind of events. But that's fine. It's not that they cannot do it. It's on purpose. You all exchange intel.
Well, this complicates things. Here I was hoping the trouble would start and end with you two. But no matter. This will all make for a very engaging story.
For these mentions about stories, I'm guessing that your character has a very strong connection or moffat with the stories. I guess I will know when I finally meet you in the main quest.
I wouldn't be so flippant. This time, it's one of yours causing trouble. I'm starting to wonder if all those agents we captured were just a distraction, so the real culprit could make their move.
That's a possibility, yeah.
It's all still up in the air right now. What can you three tell us about Ashvapati?
Uncle Ashvapati isn't our real uncle, but he is our guardian. He adopted us when we were little.
Your voice! Ah! Anyway.
He told us we all came from the same band of eremites in the desert. But apparently, we're the only ones left. We've been traveling from place to place with him for as long as I can remember. We got to Nagcry not too long ago.
No, I can't. His voice is such like teenagers or men in their 20s. Oh my god, this is... Why?
Their eyes.
What?
What about them?
I'm just reminded of something. About a decade ago, there was a band of eremites who, seemingly out of nowhere, gained technological capabilities far surpassing those of other groups. Leveraging that advantage, they built a number of highly advanced weapons and sold them to the highest bidder. The conflicts in the desert became even bloodier as a result. While the other groups were tearing each other to shreds, these newly minted arms traders stood by and reaped the spoils. But before long, their own weapons were turned against them. And as the flames of conflict engulfed the desert, the group met their end. None of the weapons survived, and so in the wake of that destruction, the status quo of the desert was restored.
That's terrible.
In the desert, it's kill or be killed. People will stop at nothing to gain the upper hand. If this happened in Fontaine or Liyue, I'm sure the perpetrators would have been prosecuted to the full extent of the law. But in the desert, no one bats an eye.
Not until now. Because now we have Nahida back.
From what they've told us, sounds like these kids are orphans from that particular band of eremites.
Which means their guardian is likely one of the few survivors as well.
So, the survivors of that band of eremites are back in the weapon business?
Sounds like it.
No! Uncle Ashvapati would never do something like that!
Okay.
No matter what happened back then, I know one thing for sure. Uncle Ashvapati hates weapons.
I'm not that sure about that, you know?
Sure, he's good at building things, but all he does is make toys for us to play with. He can't be the kind of person you're making him out to be. Or...
I'm sorry. All we can do is act upon the facts.
So, what's our next move?
From our interrogations, we've learned that in 2 days, the person behind all this has a meeting planned to collect the goods. If all goes well, we can head to the pickup point and ambush them. But if Ashvapati is part of this and the leader learns what happened, there's no chance he risks himself for his agents. So, that meeting might as well be moot.
Then let's focus our efforts on Ashvapati for now. If we find him, he might just lead us to our culprit. If he stole the prototypes, there's bound to be a trail. I'm confident I can track him down. I just need some time.
What can I do to help?
I work best in the shadows. The more people involved, the harder it is to operate. As soon as I've got a location, though, he's all yours. You let me handle the search, and I'll let the special patrol handle the seizure.
That does sound like the most feasible plan. I'll be waiting for the good news.
Seizure?
Hey, don't worry too much right now. The most important thing is that we find your uncle. The rest?
Oh,
okay.
Sorry, Paimon.
Looks like I'll need to enlist your services for a bit longer, traveler.
As long as I get paid. Oh. Okay, that was short. Okay. I need to know. Let's go. I need to know what happened next. So, if he's not the ringleader, it doesn't matter if he is or not. The thing is, does he regret making those weapons or not? That's the biggest.
From Yelan. Looks like she managed to track down Ashvapati. Come on, let's go meet up with the others.
Okay, let's go. So yeah, the biggest question now is why he did what he did now, and if he does regret his past, because he seemed very pained about it.
Took me a bit longer than I expected, but I found where he's hiding.
Let me just be sure of one thing. We're dealing with someone who has extremely dangerous weaponry in his hands. If it comes to it, are you prepared to handle the worst-case scenario?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Absolutely. You just need to trust us, just like we trusted you earlier.
Yeah, we've got this. My crew's already locked and loaded.
I'll take you at your word.
I know you said you wanted to keep this operation small, but I still thought you could use some backup. So, I chose a few promising young Spina members to help out. Clarand and I have got things covered at the expo.
Yes, we're ready to roll then.
Let's
Now that you're
go!
here, I guess we can get this show on the road.
Let's go.
Wait!
Kids! What now?
I'm sorry, you can't come with us. You need to stay at the expo like we agreed. It's for your own safety.
They are worried. Okay.
We know. It's just... Do you really think Uncle Ashvapati is working for the bad guys?
We don't know for sure.
I wish I could answer that question, but it would just be speculation. And I work based off evidence.
Yep.
He's been gone for 2 days now, and he just left us here. He's never done that before. Maybe he really is working for those people and was afraid of getting caught. But if that's true, then that means he must have been involved in making and selling weapons in the past too. Wouldn't that make him a bad person?
It depends. It depends.
That's not for us to say. Take a look around the expo. There are plenty of other people making and selling weapons. Doesn't mean they're necessarily all bad people.
Thank you, Nevia. Good save.
Really? The same is true for your uncle. Whatever he may have done in the past, the real question we need to ask is why. There's a lot we need to know before we can judge a person.
Exactly. Nevia, thank you.
And Fontaine, we have a long and complicated process in place just to make sure we get the right answer to that question.
Complicated, yes. Long, I don't know, Tiff. Those court cases were too fast to, build a real case. Yeah, a real and a strong case. So I don't know if long is how I will describe it.
Yeah. Why would Uncle Ashvapati do something like that?
How about this? I'll make sure that Miss Chevras and Miss Yelan promise to bring your uncle back safe and sound. Then you can ask him yourselves.
Thanks, miss.
Good move, Navia, good move.
This situation is complicated and unpredictable.
Isn't it a bit early to be making those kinds of promises?
It's all right. We're prepared for whatever we might face.
Regardless, it's a promise we have to keep. After all, when the children get their answer, it will shape their understanding of what justice means.
Yep.
Then, let's all do our part to make sure this ends as well as it possibly can.
Toys for the children. So, where? Oh! That's far away. Need to... this way.
Stop right there!
Miss, please, don't point at me. Thank you.
We missed him.
Looks like he left behind plenty of evidence, though. Search the area. Let's see if we can find a lead. Search the area. Let's see if we can find a lead.
Strange. Did he lead us here on purpose?
Probably. And if that's a bad sign.
Wait! Is this what Paimon thinks it is?
It's the display model that goes with the prototype. Guess that does make him our thief.
What's worse is that, with his technical background, I bet he managed to bypass the security features on the prototype.
You're saying our guy has a battle-ready ballista in his possession, just waiting to be unleashed?
It's possible.
Oh, this isn't looking good.
Something isn't adding up. All the evidence suggests that he was here alone. Which begs the question, why would he unlock the ballista's features before even meeting up with his boss?
Oh.
That's a question for another time. We need to focus on where he's going next.
That's a really good question, you know?
Hey, there's a letter here.
Look at how it's positioned. It was begging to be found. I think it might be for us.
Yeah, we were lead here. Okay.
You think he knew we would come here?
Yeah.
If he did, he's a more impressive opponent than I anticipated.
Let's keep going. We can read it together when we debrief.
I mean, he managed to survive. He sure does have
These
some
records
skills.
look suspiciously familiar.
Yeah. Doesn't seem very coincidental to me either.
What is it?
Remember when I said this group's cover was ironclad? They were always careful never to leave a trail leading back to them.
Until someone... Oh... He's the mole. He's the mole.
The one time they slipped up, it broke the case wide open. We found a cargo manifest left behind at the scene. That's the clue that led us to Nodcry.
It was a similar story on our end.
And now that same manifest shows up here, among the records left behind by Ashvapati.
So, he's the guy that slipped up back then?
Unless it wasn't a slip-up at all. How does the same clue get left behind at two separate scenes and picked up by two separate law enforcement agencies? Thinking back on it now, it doesn't seem quite so accidental after all.
It wasn't accidental.
No.
Not at all.
Almost like he led us here on purpose. But for what reason?
Yeah, that wasn't accidental.
This situation seems more complicated than we imagined. It looks like Ashvapati does have a connection to our criminal gang, but it might not be what we thought at first.
Exactly, he might be a mole and wants to dismantle the ring from inside.
You don't think he's working for them?
Yep.
Unlikely. He lured us to Nodcry, prepared those weapons on his own, deliberately put us on his trail. This is looking more and more like the work of an independent actor.
Well, if we want to get to the bottom of this, he's still our best lead.
Let's read the letter.
That would seem to be our last remaining clue. Let's do it.
To the officers of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol and the Liyue Qixing, you certainly live up to your reputation. Within a single day, you were able to eliminate over half of the gang's forces. I appreciate the effort.
Half? But you were only like 20? Man, you are a really small gang.
I doubt my secret hiding spot will be a secret much longer. So I suppose it's my turn to throw my hat in the ring. I'm just glad I no longer have to run. So, before my day in court is upon me, allow me to confess to my crimes.
I love that the letter was voiced, so I didn't have to try and read it out loud.
It all started with a Kashara War researcher, expelled from the academia for violating a taboo.
Oh man. Okay.
He had dedicated his life to the pursuit of knowledge. But when he found himself in the desert, it wasn't even worth a pail of water to quench his thirst.
You know, I was wondering about that because after Nahida took back Sumeru, yeah, the desert people were super isolated and discriminated and stuff, so to the point that they weren't allowed to access to basically any type of knowledge or more technical or specific knowledge. So I was thinking about how a group of eremites could build such specialized and advanced weapons, not because they couldn't, but because where did they get the knowledge? Which from the time frame they told us, the access to that kind of knowledge was super difficult. So yeah, it makes sense. It was leaked from the academia. Quote unquote leaked.
Could you spare some water? I'm a Kashara War researcher.
It's him!
If you need something, I could.
Oh man.
Researchers like you are a dime a dozen. Smart as a whip until you find yourself in the desert. Then, you're lucky to survive the night.
Are you mocking me?
Maybe.
No, son. Just still trying to figure out why I've got such a soft spot for strays like you. Here, give me your canteen.
Oh my god. What a nice guy.
You got somewhere to go?
Not really. Thanks to this water, though. At least I can rule out the bottom of a vulture's stomach.
Now you're talking like desert folk. You could always join my band of misfits.
I really like the accent. The accent that he's speaking with.
What would I do?
Gather food, guard our water source, just like everyone else I've taken in. Of course, if you have something you're good at, you're welcome to show it off. Every little bit helps.
All I know is weapons.
Weapons?
Yeah. I love studying them. Big and powerful ones, small and deadly ones, old ones, new ones. I believe the essence of Kasharawa research is embodied in weaponry, and the pursuit of this kind of technology is what pushes the world forward.
I really don't agree with, but wow.
My lifelong goal has always been to become a foremost expert on all kinds of weapons, so I can invent even more advanced ones. So I might have borrowed a few sensitive techs without permission, but you see the vision, right? The higher-ups in the academia just didn't understand.
The academia could have 1,001 reasons for exiling you out here, and it still wouldn't matter to me, son. All I care about is what this specialty of yours can do for us.
I love your accent. I'm really digging it. I love it.
Hi. I can help upgrade your weaponry. That should come in handy in a dangerous place like the desert, surely.
True, weapons are essential to life here in the desert. Most folks get them when merchants happen to pass through. But when it comes to protecting the people here, this scimitar in my hand is more than enough. The kind of weapons you're talking about are overkill for a place like this.
Overkill? Really?
Our group is lucky. Our ancestors learned how to protect the oasis from the sandstorms to prevent it from drying up. Plus, we're pretty far off the beaten path. Helps us avoid conflict with other bands of eremites. All in all, we don't have to travel to find water, we don't have to fight off other desert folk. It's a real place to call home. There are plenty of ways to die in the desert, but behind a lot of them lies too much ambition. So, having somewhere to settle down is more than enough for me.
What a wise guy. I love this sentence. There are plenty of ways to die in the desert, but behind a lot of them lies too much ambition. Wow. What a line. What a line.
I see. Guess I could do some odd jobs then.
I've heard you Kasharawa scholars are handy with all kinds of gadgets. You could always make something for the kids.
You mean, like, toys?
Yes, if you wouldn't mind. It'll give them something to do. Life can get boring out here.
All right, then. And just like that, a Kasharawar scholar at the cutting edge of his field ended up in the desert, making toys for children. It got boring from time to time, but all in all, those days were quite pleasant. The Eremites accepted me as one of their own, and all the children loved me. Looking back now, I wish I could have lived like that until the end of my days. But then, those despicable people showed up, and it changed everything.
Don't tell me it's the Fatui.
Don't rush me. These materials are in short supply.
Oh, they've got a lot of nerve showing their faces back here.
Send the gem? It has been a while.
Ooh. Okay.
Well, we have a right to this oasis too. Our ancestors were part of the group that discovered it.
You hated this place. After that giant sandstorm when everyone else was trying to figure out how to help, you got out of Dodge the first chance you could get.
Because I knew better than to be stubborn. Stay in one place too long around here, and it might just be your grave.
You abandoned this place. If we'd done the same, the oasis wouldn't even exist anymore. You gave up your right to be here a long time ago.
I heard they joined another band of Eremites after leaving us, but got kicked out. I bet they're only crawling back to us now because they've got nowhere else to go.
Chief, should we drive him off?
I'd like to see you try. I'm warning you. You won't get rid of us that easily.
Leave them be. This oasis has always been big enough to sustain more than one group of people. It's not worth spilling blood over. All that matters is keeping the people here safe.
At the time, I didn't think much of it. Just Chaim Wazet being the kind-hearted man he always had been. And so, normal life continued. Much unchanged. Well, mostly. You can take the scholar out of the academia, but...
Oh no.
Putting your life's work behind you is easier said than done.
The scholar ambition, no.
I often found myself flipping through my collection of blueprints and sketches. The ruined drakes, scattered around Sumeru, were of particular interest to me. As far as I knew, no one had been able to analyze or reproduce the technology within those mechanisms. But I was able to design a kind of lure to bait them into attacking a specific target. In effect, turning them into a weapon. Somehow, the new arrivals at the Oasis must have caught wind of it, because they soon started taking an interest in me.
Hope you don't mind me asking, but is that a weapon you're researching?
I do mind, actually. It's none of your business.
Rumor is you used to be a researcher at the academia. All that knowledge going to waste out here in the sticks. What a shame.
What do you want?
I want to team up. The rules and red tape that got you kicked out of the academia, they don't exist in the desert. You could take this research to the next level. As things stand, all you've got is a blueprint and a pipe dream.
Oh no.
But what if you had access to the right funds and materials?
What are you suggesting?
Me and my men can get you what you need. In return, all you gotta do is bring this sketch to life. We've always had a good eye for business. Just never the right product. But this thing right here, the different bands of Eremites are gonna shell out more left and right to get their hands on it.
Okay, but from where did you get your funds? I mean, the funds that you are offering him.
You want to sell it?
Who is backing you up?
It's a win-win. You provide the goods, and I earn enough mora from these people to fund the research of your dreams.
I don't know.
I understand what you're worried about, but listen, it won't come back to bite the people here.
You just jinxed it. Oh.
These people don't think bigger than this place. They don't get involved in conflict. I mean, come on. Their biggest enemy is the weather.
Okay, first, there's nothing wrong with not wanting to think, quote unquote, think bigger. There's nothing wrong with that. So don't say it in a way that's a bad thing. Some people just want to have peaceful, normal lives.
You've made a bad name for yourself around here. I don't want any part in this.
Well, it's your choice. But it could be the last meaningful choice you ever get in life.
No. A scholar's ego. No.
So I'll ask you again. Do you want to finally develop the weapons you've been dreaming of and realize your academic ambitions? Or do you want to stay here building toys for kids?
How I wish I'd made the right choice back then.
Yeah, we increased our prices. What about it? You gonna back out?
So, you're really as money hungry as they all say, huh?
Cash is king. That's just business.
Fine.
I'm done. I want out.
What are you talking about? We're making bank here.
I know what the weapons have been used for, and I refuse to be an accomplice to all this any longer.
An accomplice? Listen, that's got nothing to do with us. People would be at each other's throats with or without our weapons. So they die to a machine instead of a scimitar. What difference does it make?
The scale. That's the difference. The scale.
Can't you sell more than just weapons? Surely this can't be all the Eremites are interested in buying.
If you want to make the big Mora, you gotta push what sells. That's just how it is.
And that right there is why I want out.
Fine. I've made more than enough to leave this dump in the dust anyway.
If you want out so bad, have it your way.
What was that?
Oh my god.
No.
They betrayed him.
Kaem was it. How did this happen?
You won't find a tribe in this desert without enemies. People have tried to steal water from this oasis in the past, but Kaem Wazet drove them off. Guess his enemies have been holding a grudge this whole time.
Okay, they didn't betray them, but...
You sold weapons to
timing.
his enemies. But he took you in when you had nowhere to turn. You owe him your life. Why would you do this?
Well, in a business sense, they didn't betray this tribe, but in a moral sense, yeah, they did betray them. Oh, okay.
It was the perfect excuse to drive up the price, that's why.
It was only later that I found out. This wasn't the first time Senegem and his men had turned around and stabbed their allies in the back. Let's just say there was a good reason they had nowhere else to turn back then. I didn't chase after them or try to hold them accountable. In that moment, all I could think about was saving as many people as I could in a desperate attempt to atone for my sins.
And because it's not your place to hold them accountable. Because he was in the first place that the one that succumbed to his scholar ego and even thought it was his dream. If he was going to start doing these weapons and stuff, he should be prepared for the cost it will have. There's no way that the choice he made wasn't gonna come back and bite him in the ass. The thing is, he wasn't prepared nor willing to take on those consequences.
But once the weapons I designed were turned against us, the fate of this place was sealed. Even I could do nothing to prevent it. In the end, despite all the burning tents I rushed into, I was only able to save 3 children.
Good voice acting, by the way.
And now, you know the full account of my crimes. I've been raising them ever since, while attempting to hunt down the men who made them orphans in the first place. This confession is for the kids to read, too. So, I hope you'll pass it along to them. They deserve to know the full truth of what happened. I know I'm in no position to make requests, but please, help them find loving parents to take them in. Above all else, they deserve a true family. Back then, I failed to see this through to the end. But I won't make that mistake again.
Jeez. If this is true...
He's after the same target as us. And he's out for revenge.
Redemption. It's not only revenge. In fact, I don't think revenge is his main motivation. I do think that his main motivation is redemption. He truly regrets what he truly regrets the consequences of what he did. So chasing the guys that betrayed his tribe and the guys that he also colluded with in the first place is not really an act of looking for revenge. It's an act of closing the cycle, of holding himself accountable of what he started.
He even lured us to Nodcry to help him get it.
I think I know what he's planning to do with those ballistas now. If I'm right, this doesn't bode well.
Then we need to find him ASAP! It sounds like he's about to do something super dangerous. But we promised the kids we'd bring him back safe.
I can't just let him get rid of our target either. This crime ring runs deep. There are still many other conspirators we need to track down.
So, where do we go to find him?
Oh?
You got something?
He knew we'd be out of the picture investigating this place. I think he decided to spring the trap that we set up.
He's gonna ambush the target when he comes to pick up the goods.
Oh, snap.
The goods.
He's not working for them. So our original plan could have worked all along.
The meeting will be happening any time now. Quick, we need to head to the rendezvous.
Oh, sorry, Bruce. I didn't mean to. It was a little misclick.
Ashvapati.
What are those clothes? Fontaine?
It's been a while, Senegem. Over a decade at least.
How did you find this place?
All these years. And the signal you use for the meetup point still hasn't changed. All I had to do was pose as your point of contact. And fish a time and date out of that scout you sent.
Useless bunch of idiots. Just wait until my backup gets here.
Oh, I think that might take a while. The Fontaine and Liyue authorities have your men locked down tight. Every last one.
No. There's no way the cops could have known we'd be here.
About that.
Unless, of course, someone deliberately left a trail of clues, leading them straight to the expo. That would be a different story, now wouldn't it? If they hadn't taken your agents out of the equation, I doubt I would have been able to lure you here.
So now what? You gonna turn me in too?
No. The authorities can have your men. But you're mine.
Ooh.
Is that for Tui Tech? Looks like your skills are as good as ever.
Damn.
Listen, I know you're mad that I've been racking up Mora without you all these years. But it looks like you still got it. If you want back in, we can work something out.
They are wearing Fontanian clothes, does that mean that I can say the not all Fontanians but always a Fontanian, even though in this case they aren't really Fontanian, but they kinda became one or LARPing as Fontanians.
After everything that happened, what makes you think I would want back in?
I mean, if you really didn't regret what happened, that's a really fair question to ask, you know?
Because what's the alternative? You're not here for revenge, are you? After Kayemwazet took you in, you really convinced yourself you were one of them, huh? What you should have learned is that banking on loyalty and belonging is a losing hand. Better to cash out before you're in the hole.
Wow.
In the desert, my people live by one rule and one rule alone. The last laugh doesn't go to the righteous. It belongs to the one who knows how to cut their losses. Just look at me. When there's mora to be earned in the desert, I'm a desert folk. When the opportunities in Fontaine are sweeter, I'm a Fontanian.
Okay, yeah, I can say it. Not all Fontanians, but always somehow a Fontanian.
You think everyone is as much of a lowlife as you?
A lowlife? There's nothing Mora can't buy, Ashvapati. That includes prestige. You're talking to a renowned Fontanian philanthropist who lives in the Vasari Passage and spends his days going from one grand banquet to the next. Nobody who counts would dare call me a lowlife.
Sir, do you know what happened to a certain philanthropist in the Fontaine arc? Just asking, you know. Do you know what happened to him? If you don't know, well, I'm telling you, you should look. You should go and look for it, you know.
Are you done?
Clearly there's no reasoning with you. Fine. Have it your way. But if you want me dead so bad, why'd you come to face me alone? That wasn't the wisest decision now, was it?
Oh, don't you worry. I brought plenty of firepower with me. You could have brought a whole army for all I care. These weapons will bury every last one of you!
Ooh. Why is so slow? Oh.
Are you crazy? If that thing fires, you're not getting out of here alive either.
And that's the point.
Yes, that's the plan.
See?
It's high time both of us paid the price for our sins.
See? He's not going... He wasn't looking for revenge. He wants to end what he started.
He's lost his mind. Get him! Start breaking his bones until he removes this barrier.
Hold it right there, all of you. Otherwise, I've got enough firepower to go around, too.
The Maison Gardiennage.
You got here sooner than I expected.
Hey! What's that in the sky? Looks like bad news.
Ashvapati, you have my word that these people will face the judgment of the Fontaine courts. Remove the barrier and come with us at once.
Fontanian justice is too merciful for them. You should leave us.
You know what? He does have a point there. He does have a point.
Stubborn fool.
Atineb and Raya are waiting for you.
I don't deserve them. I have to atone for the things I've done.
I mean, yeah, but dying in this case is kind of the easy way out for it, you know. You are you're taking accountability for your decisions in the past, but you are not really atoning for anything. Because to atone for what you did, you need to make changes in material changes. You need to act. You need to do things. Atoning for your actions doesn't come from you dying.
What is it you feel you need to atone for?
Ooh.
Weapons research?
You're from Liyue, right? Your ancestors were the first people to master the recipe for gunpowder. And yet, they turned it into fireworks and firecrackers that even children could play with.
Oh, I love how they turned this metaphor. Oh, I'm really vibing with this writing, because when he first said this about turning gunpowder into fireworks, it seemed in that context, the first time in that context, it sounded so dismissive almost. But in fact, in this second context, it has, I don't know what's the word in English, I forgot, but it changed its meaning. It changed its meaning, and now it's, instead of feeling like a dismissive jab at that act, it reads like hopeful and something that should be celebrated. It's so simple, but how they turned this little metaphor. Well, not metaphor, but this line. I love it. Yeah, I like it.
Surely, it's choices like that which make Liyue what it is today. I hear that it's a very peaceful place to live for the most part.
Not really, because gunpowder and its destructive power still exists. It's what people do with it. Even though they invented firecrackers even though they use gunpowder to make firecrackers, it doesn't mean that other people in any time did and will use the gunpowder to do harm. Once it's invented, it's over. The only thing you can do is making regulations, is making regulations, and in a way you can only have hope in people that they will be used for more good than bad. That's the only thing you can do.
But me? I chose to use my research skills to create weapons of war that brought death to countless people and destroyed the only home those kids had. That's why I have to atone. Because I have blood on my hands.
You know, the first example that comes to mind with this is one that's very popular because of the movie, which is Oppenheimer, which of course his inventions did a real great good for humanity, but just because he invented it, it opened the doors for other people to do harm with it, just like with the nuclear weapons. So yeah, you created that, and as a scholar, as an inventor, you if you create something that could be used in a bad way, you need to prepare for that. You need to prepare for the consequences that your invention will bring. Because if not you, other people will do harm with them. That doesn't mean that the invention is bad in itself. But as a creator, you need to account for that. You need to account for the people that will do harm, and either you accept that and live with that, with the guilt, or you just don't do it. You cannot be feeling sorry for yourself for something that you should have accounted for.
Sounds like you don't know as much as you think about fireworks. They might be harmless fun in this day and age, but they started out as weapons too, you know.
Yeah, and if it's badly handled firework, they can do some serious harm to your body, and of course it can lead to death. That's why they are forbidden in some parts of the world, even though in China they still aren't, and that's why Chinese Lunar Year is so loud. I don't recommend trying to just live during those times. It's impossible.
What?
That's right. Fireworks and firecrackers were originally developed for use as weapons. They needed something a little more powerful than usual for purging evil forces and scaring off wild beasts.
And to light signals.
Over time, evil spirits learned to fear the sight of flames, and the beasts retreated into the mountains. That's when people started repurposing fireworks for entertainment purposes.
I love how she's explaining it, mixing it with folk stories, naming evil spirits and the beast. I love it.
The peace we enjoy today isn't because we chose to make toys instead of weapons. The weapons are what secured us the peace in the first place. Only then did we have the luxury of choosing to turn them into toys instead. It's people, not weapons, that commit acts of evil. And when people are as bent on destruction as the evil forces and beasts faced by our forebears, whatever tools they have at their disposal end up as weapons.
Yep, exactly. Of course, anybody can turn anything into a weapon. And so it's not really the same because Ashpavati was researching specifically like war weapons. So it's I know it's an analogy, but it's still a little different to work properly. However, I truly agree with it's people, not weapons, that commit the ones that commit the acts of evil. Everything is how you use something. But yeah, if you are creating or researching a weapon, even though if the original motivation behind the creation is, for example, self-defense, if it's still a weapon, and by definition a weapon will cause harm. So I still think that, just like I said before, just by creating something as specific as a weapon, you need to you need to make peace kind of with the reality that you are bringing to the world something that its main use implies making harm to another, to something, even if it's defense. So you just gotta make peace with that if you're truly going to make it.
Time is running out. Please. Leave while you still can.
Oh no. An ambush?
Relax. Now that we have these guys in custody, I think we can find a way of repurposing these ballistas for the children's amusement.
Oh no, you again. That's my I know.
I knew they were looking for trouble, but they messed with the wrong manager.
Oh. Let me guess, are they gonna use the ballistas to fire fireworks? Yes? No! Ah! This is such a long cutscene. I'm loving it.
Captain, we're in position!
Prepare to intersect! On my signal!
Yeah. Okay, not exactly they are going to use them to fire fireworks, but it will look the same. Okay. Fair enough. Lucy?
But how?
Yay!
A fireworks show? Oh.
So pretty. Dude, this cutscene is so long.
Recording mode on.
Has this always been part of the show?
Koyo.
No funny business!
I never imagined the Guizhong ballista could be used for something so...
I saw this coming.
If you'll agree to come with us
sorry.
and answer some questions, it would be a big help to our investigation.
Of course. You'll have my full cooperation. I know I'm guilty. Just... not sure of the precise crime at this point.
Honestly, me neither. I'm sure a case like yours would have Fontaine's top legal experts scratching their heads. As for these arms dealers, though, I can confidently say that none of them will be getting away with this. So at least you can take some solace in that. I know. There's no sentence the court can give them that will satisfy you. But at least the trial will be a public declaration of their crimes and the punishment they will receive. The victims deserve that much. Considering the alternative was them dying in obscurity to a revenge killing with no one left behind to tell the story. This looks more like real justice to me.
I guess.
Guess you're right.
Complete. Wow. Okay, that was good. Really good.